What if I told you that in 5 years, smartphones as we know them will be completely obsolete? Not upgraded, not improved, but fundamentally transformed into something so different we won't even call them phones anymore. And according to Elon Musk's latest statements from just days ago, this transformation is already inevitable. But here's what's fascinating. This isn't about Tesla competing with Apple or Samsung. This is about something far more profound that's happening at the convergence of SpaceX's Starlink, xAI's computing infrastructure, and Neuralink's brain interface technology. Let's dive into what Musk is really building and why traditional tech giants should be paying very close attention. On January 30th, 2026, just days ago, Musk responded to a suggestion on X about creating a Starlink phone. His answer wasn't a simple yes or no. It was a window into a completely different vision of what personal computing devices will become. He said, and I quote, "Not out of the question at some point. It would be a very different device than current phones, optimized purely for running max performance per watt neural nets." Notice what he didn't say. He didn't talk about camera quality, screen resolution, battery life, or any of the traditional smartphone specifications we obsess over. He talked about one thing: neural network performance efficiency. This tells us everything about where the industry is actually heading. But to understand why this matters, we need to look at what Musk has been saying consistently over the past year. In October 2025, during his appearance on the Joe Rogan Experience podcast, he made a prediction that seemed almost absurd at the time. He said that in 5 to 6 years, we won't have traditional phones at all. Instead, we'll have what he calls edge nodes for AI inference. These devices won't run operating systems as we know them. They won't have apps in the traditional sense. They'll essentially be screens and speakers optimized to run as much AI as possible locally, while communicating with even more powerful AI on server infrastructure. Musk described it this way: you'll have AI on the server side communicating with AI on your device, formerly known as a phone, generating real-time video of anything you could possibly want. No operating systems, no apps in the future, just a device for screen, audio, and maximum AI capability. Now here's where it gets really interesting from an investment and technology convergence perspective. Musk isn't just making random predictions, he's building the entire infrastructure to make this vision reality. Think about what already exists. SpaceX has Starlink providing global satellite internet connectivity. Kaye is building massive AI supercomputing infrastructure with Colossus and expanding rapidly. Neuralink is developing brain-computer interfaces. And Tesla has expertise in high-efficiency computing for neural networks through their full self-driving development. Every piece of this puzzle is already being built under different company names, but they're all solving different parts of the same problem. How do you deliver ubiquitous AI computing power to billions of people anywhere on Earth? Let's talk about why this edge node concept matters more than most people realize. In August 2025, Musk explained the technical reasoning behind this shift. He said there isn't enough bandwidth to transmit video to all devices from servers, and there won't always be good connectivity. So there still needs to be significant client-side AI compute. The phone will become an edge node for AI, directly rendering pixels with no real operating system or apps in the traditional sense. This is a critical insight. Current AI applications like ChatGPT or image generators run primarily on servers. You send a request, it processes in the cloud, and sends back results. But as AI becomes more sophisticated and integrated into everything we do, that model breaks down. You can't have every device streaming high-bandwidth AI-generated video from remote servers. The physics of bandwidth and latency don't work. So the solution is distributed computing. Powerful AI on servers working with powerful AI on local devices, each optimized for what they do best. This is where the Starlink connection becomes crucial. If you're building devices optimized for AI inference that need constant connectivity to server-side AI, You need reliable internet everywhere. Not just in cities, not just in developed countries, but everywhere. Starlink solves that problem globally, and Musk's recent hints about a Starlink-compatible AI-first device make perfect sense in this context. It's not about making another smartphone to compete with iPhone or Samsung Galaxy. It's about creating the first device designed from the ground up for the AI-first computing paradigm. But Musk has taken this vision even further. At the XAI Grok Summit in November 2025, he connected this to Neuralink, predicting that brain implants would replace smartphones by 2030. He said, "In 5 years, you'll think your messages, summon your car, or stream movies directly from your mind, no screens needed." Now, whether that specific timeline is realistic is debatable, but the direction is clear. The evolution isn't phone to better phone to best phone. It's phone to AI edge node to direct brain interface. Each step removes layers of abstraction between human intention and digital action. From an investment perspective, this creates fascinating opportunities, but also significant risks for current market leaders. Apple and Google have built trillion-dollar ecosystems around the App Store model. Their entire business model assumes people will continue buying devices that run traditional operating systems with downloadable applications. If Musk's vision materializes, that entire paradigm becomes obsolete. You don't need an app store if there are no apps. You don't need iOS or Android if the device is primarily running AI models that generate interfaces on demand. This is potentially more disruptive than the original iPhone was to Nokia and BlackBerry. Now, Musk has repeatedly said he doesn't want to make a phone. In his words from late 2025, "The idea of making a phone makes me want to die." He's emphasized this isn't something Tesla or any of his companies are actively developing. But he's also been clear about the conditions under which it would happen. If Apple or Google become excessive gatekeepers, blocking apps or services in ways that threaten open access to AI technology. Given the current regulatory scrutiny on App Store policies and the increasing importance of AI access, that scenario isn't far-fetched. Here's what I find most compelling about this entire narrative. Musk isn't just predicting the future of phones, he's actively building the infrastructure that makes his prediction inevitable. Whether or not a literal Tesla phone or X phone ever launches is almost irrelevant. The convergence of satellite internet, advanced AI computing, high-efficiency neural network processors, and brain-computer interfaces is happening regardless. Traditional smartphone manufacturers are optimizing for the wrong metrics. They're competing on camera megapixels and screen refresh rates, while the game is shifting to neural network performance per watt and AI inference latency. The timeline Musk suggests is aggressive. 5 to 6 years for the transformation to edge nodes, potentially another 5 for brain interfaces. But even if we're skeptical and double those timelines, we're still talking about fundamental industry transformation within a decade. For investors, this means looking beyond traditional consumer electronics companies and understanding which firms are positioned for AI-first computing. It means recognizing that connectivity infrastructure like Starlink isn't just about internet access. It's critical infrastructure for the next computing paradigm. It means understanding that companies investing heavily in AI, compute efficiency, and edge AI capabilities are positioning for the actual future, not just incremental improvements to the present. For everyday technology users, this vision is simultaneously exciting and somewhat unsettling. The promise is incredible. AI assistants powerful enough to generate any content, answer any question, and perform any digital task, accessible anywhere on Earth through simple devices. The concern is about dependency on centralized AI infrastructure and the potential for control by whoever operates those systems. This is why Musk's emphasis on open-source AI through XAI matters so much. If this future is inevitable, the question becomes, who controls the AI that controls our devices? What's your take on this? Do you think we'll really see traditional smartphones disappear within 5 years? Are you excited or concerned about brain-computer interfaces replacing phones entirely? And here's the billion-dollar question. If Musk did launch an AI-first device optimized for Starlink and XAI integration, would you switch from your current smartphone? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this conversation is just getting started. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications on, because as this technology develops over the next few years, we'll be tracking every development, every infrastructure piece that falls into place, and every signal about when this transformation accelerates from prediction to reality. If you found this analysis valuable, hit that like button and share it with someone who needs to understand where personal computing is actually heading. And remember, everything we've discussed here is educational analysis, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research and consult with qualified professionals before making any investment decisions. But staying informed about technological transformation, that's something we can all benefit from. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one where we'll continue exploring how Tesla, SpaceX, XAI, and Neuralink are converging to reshape our technological future.